Right people, it's a sunny day, so we're going to do some work on the Porsche. So I'm going to do today a bit of a review on this, the Meguiars Headlight Restoration Kit. And the reason why, although because it's damp this morning you can't really tell, but the headlights are a bit cloudy. And we're going to do a couple of the little bits of maintenance while we're at it. Headlight bulbs, wiper blades, nothing impressive. So really that's it. We'll just crack on with doing this headlight restoration thing and do a bit of review, see how good it is or how shit it is. You never know. Right, see you in a minute. Right, so in Blue Peter fashion, these are the tools we'll be using. So a bowl of water. That's how you get your headlights out with that. There's the bulbs, there's the resto kit, there's the wiper blades. And that's it really. And as you can see, get this thing working. There's the car. And I'm just going to make a start now. Right, see you soon. Right, so if you've never seen headlight removal on a Cayman, what you do is, this is here, you unscrew this, just normal, pull this back and you get this little, when the camera moves, you get this little rubber grommet. Just pull that out, put it to one side, you get the headlight removal tool, it goes in the hole like this, and it's just like finding any hole, you've got to faff about, there you go, it's in, and then you turn it backwards towards the car, and then as you can see it presents itself. So that's the headlight popped out basically. So I'll just, obviously with both hands now, rip it out and we'll make a start scrubbing. That's it. Right, so this is the kit. So as you can see, it's the Meguiars True Clarity Headlight Restoration Kit Date Renovation Perez, whatever that means. So what's in the box? We've got the buffing wheel. That attaches to a drill, believe it or not. We've got instructions, they're going in the bin. We've got this cutting compound, and then we have, if I can reach them, 2 of these, and they're numbered. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Number 1's your roughest, and then it goes down 2, 3 until 4 is virtually smooth. And all you do is you dip them in the water. Number 1, go up and down. Number 2, across. 3, up and down. 4, across. Stick this on your drill, stick some cutting compound on and buff it off. So I'll probably save you a lot of the boredom of watching me sand headlights, and I'll just show you between the stages, and then we'll come back when we're buffing basically. Right, I'll see you soon. Right, so as I say, that's number 1 done. It basically just pulled a load of dirt off it, I think. So yeah, it's hard to really tell, but it looks pretty good. If nothing else, it's got it clean. So on to number 2. Right, so there's number 2. Basically more of the same, but the opposite direction. So again, it looks a bit shitty because it's got dirty water all over it, but I do think it's making an improvement. Now, one of the things I don't have to worry about is going right to the edge and getting a perfect finish, because I've got another trick for that coming in another episode. But aside from that, I'm making good progress. Now, I've just noticed this little mark here, so I'm going to have a little pick and revisit that, and then otherwise we're on to number 3. Bring you back. Right, so there's number 3. It was up and down strokes again this time, so we've got it all uniformed. You can't see any of the across strokes from the previous one. That little bit of damage, there's no fixing that, that's proper damage that. So that'll be replacing the headlight if I really want to get rid of it, but I'm not all that bothered. So on to number 4, and then it's the buff. Right, so there you go, number 4, dead easy. There's not really anything to show. Looks a bit dirty, so I'll give it a wipe off and then we'll do the buffing. Right, so there's my drill with my buffer wheel on. I've always dreamt of owning a buffer, so now I've got one. Right, so we'll read the directions on this because I've actually never used a cutting compound on anything I particularly care about before, only getting other people's cars through MOTs. So going to read the instructions, and I'll come back when I know what I'm doing. Right, so the instructions will basically lob it on and buff it off. So that's what I've done. And to be honest with you, it's done pretty much as good as I expect it to do. I think if you're super fussy, you know, one of these detailing guys, you'd probably go a bit further of an extent with it than I've gone. But that's all I really want and need, so I'm happy enough with that. We'll go and compare it to the other one and see how much different it is. Right, so I know the lighting's not the best. Oh, but let's get that angled down a bit. There you go, that's better. Look at the difference. It's night and day, in fairness. Looks miles better, doesn't it? So what we're going to rate that, I'm going to give that a good 9 out of 10. It's not took me very long, and yeah, like I say, the difference between before and after, I think is a good big difference. It's done exactly what it said on the tin. Right, it's definitely easier to see here now. I've got this one off. That one is clear and that one is yellow. So yeah, I'm going with a strong 9 out of 10 for this Meguiar's, what do you call it? I'll bring you back once I've finished this one. There's no point watching the process twice, is there? So I'll see you soon. Look at the difference. I'm actually really impressed. I didn't think it was going to be that good. Anyway, there you go. Right, there we have it. Both headlights done. 1, 2. So, Meguiar's Headlight Restorer. Is the sun a bit bright there? Let's go this way. Meguiar's Headlight Restorer. Definitely recommended. It was way better result than I was expecting. I thought it was a bit of a gimmick, to tell you the truth, especially for the price. But pleasantly surprised, that's the term I'm looking for. So yeah, would definitely recommend. I'd even do that if someone wanted to pay me to do it, if you don't know what you're doing or whatever. But it's not hard. All you're doing is using a bit of sandpaper and a buffing wheel, and yeah, it's come up mint. So anyway, I'll carry on. I'll do the wiper blades and stuff, and then that's maintenance session over and done with, and then we can get back to the fun stuff, modifying and stuff like that. So I'll not bar you with wiper blades. All I'll do is ask that you give us a like, a subscribe, all the usual nonsense. Share the video to your friends, that would be brilliant. What have I just seen there? Just some residue. Anyway, yeah, share the video, give us a like and all that rubbish. I'll see you in the next video in a bit.